Good afternoon, everybody. We're going to get started. This is another episode of the Rule Report. Today, we're going to be discussing being a good business neighbor and customer and how to support small businesses. Let me know that you're here. You can always say hi on the chat box. If you have any questions, please also comment on the chat box. I will answer them, like I said, as soon as I can as we're going live. And then if I don't get to them, please, I will answer them after the live event. And if you want to learn more about what we do, you can also visit crfa.org. And a little bit of what we do, who the Center for Rural Affairs is, was established in 1973 in Northeast Nebraska. It exists to build more vibrant. I do work for REAP, which is a program of Center for Rural Affairs, and it was established in 1990. And it provides services to numerous micro and small businesses throughout Nebraska. We do have a satellite office here in Grand Island for the Center for Rural Affairs. And then I'm going to share with you a little bit of what we do. Hello, Kate. Thank you for joining us. What we do, we started the industry-based academies back in mid-February. Right now, because of COVID-19, some of those academies are now virtually. Hello, Ria. So we're hosting those virtually, and they are open for anybody who would like to join and would like to do more personal development or business development. Also, they hire their first development specialist, which is me. We do have loan specialists that are helping small businesses navigate through PPP, disaster loans, and other valuable resources that are available for small business owners and small businesses. We are also offering technical assistance to our clients who may be in need. So if you need technical assistance, please reach out to us. Like I said, you can contact any other of the loan business specialists or myself, or you can go through the center's page, crfa.org. We do also offer loans. So if you are interested in any of the loans that are available out there, or see if you qualify for any loans, you can always go to crfa.org/loans. Again, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Raúl Arcos Hawkins. I am the Business Development Specialist in the Grand Island office here in Grand Island. And what are we going to talk today about? We're going to talk a little bit about being a good neighbor, a good business neighbor and customer, and how are we supporting small businesses. Again, if you have any questions, please drop them in the chat box and I will answer them as we go. We know that small businesses are the heart of the community. They thrive and are dependent on the community's patronage and support. This is more true than ever before, especially under the conditions that we're in. But how can we be good business neighbors and customers? So today we're going to discuss a little bit how other business owners are supporting each other and how they're helping each other through these difficult times. We will share different examples of how businesses are supporting each other and helping each other out. And then as a customer, what can you do to support small local businesses? Again, if you have any questions, please drop them in the comment box and I will answer them as quickly as I can. How are we being good business neighbors? How can we support each other? Today, as a small local businesses are facing uncharted waters and with restrictions like social distancing, we're seeing takeout orders, just delivery or a curbside pickup. Some of them for health and safety precautions have closed temporarily, unfortunately. It is said that during these difficult times is when people pull together to support each other. And this is more true today than it has ever been. Ways that we can help each other and support each other, share a social media post, sharing the business page. And that's something easy that we can do. Share a promotion. Maybe the business is doing a promotion. Let's share it so then that way other people can see it. Some of our friends can see their business. Hi, Sandra. And then the other one is maybe they're donating to essential employees, like in the healthcare, emergency personnel, meatpacking workers. You can also share what they're donating or what they're doing to support their community. Another one is buying from each other and giving them a shout out on social media. I've seen some of those examples, and I'm going to share a couple of them. Here in Grand Island, we have a local pizza joint who's been donating food to clinics, hospitals, nonprofits, just to name a few. Some of the other businesses have shared that post of that local business making all these donations, and then they are starting to donate themselves. Some of them have even challenged each other to donate food to other maybe clinics, hospitals, or nonprofits, or other essential employees. And it's something that when you see it and people are sharing it, then you start realizing how much support there is within that community. Local nonprofits have been also supporting and sharing small businesses. They've been sharing on their Facebook accounts or social media. I've seen some that have been buying lunch every day from different small businesses. And then they share it on social media. They take a picture of what they purchase or what lunch is, and then they tag their staff in the business, so then that way other people can see what is available. Also, they're promoting the small business themselves. Small businesses are buying from each other. Uh, we had a Mexican local restaurant that bought pizza from that same pizza joint that is donating food to the clinics, to the hospitals, and other essential employees. And what did that Mexican restaurant do? They took pictures of the pizza, and then they shared it on social media, thanked the business for the delivery, and then asked their customers to support the local pizza joint. And that is something amazing that we're seeing, is how these small businesses are supporting each other. And it's something that it's easy that we can do, and it gives us gratification that we're supporting somebody in that community. Like I said, if you have any questions, please write them in the chat box and I will answer them as we go. Another one that we could do is trade food, or service or a product, and then showcase what the other small business has to offer. It's that idea of uh, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. And it's something that it's easy to do, something that doesn't take very long. You can share it on your social media, and then write a little post about it. Another one that I came up is complimentary promotions. For example, say that you spend $25 in one business, and then you offer to get $5 off of a purchase at your local coffee shop, or vice versa. Another example, pizza and beer go great together. Maybe you're a local pizza joint that doesn't sell beer, but there's a brewery in your local community that also needs support. So you could do a little social media tag and say, pizza and beer go great together. Don't forget to order your beer too from X brewing company, or vice versa. Um, but the other important was, how are we being a good and loyal customer to the businesses that have supported us? You can show your support by obviously buying products and services, and then promoting those services and products on social media with the hashtag, and then tagging that business along. You can also buy gift cards from local businesses, maybe for future use. Maybe that business is closed temporarily because of COVID-19, but we can buy gift cards for birthdays, for Christmas, for any event, and then we can use them later on once the business is open. Another one, maybe you're on a budget. Hello, Eric. Maybe you're on a budget, but you still want to support that local business. Through the initiative with the governor for Takeout Tuesdays, you can buy a special lunch, or a lunch special. You can buy dinner for the family just for that day. Say that you're lucky enough to support these businesses maybe twice a week. You can do Friday and Saturday night takeout for the family. If you're on limited funds, which we understand, maybe because you lost your job or you got laid off, you can still support local businesses, even though if it's not a monetary. One of the things that you could do is share their social media page, and then tell them why you shop there. Tell tell your friends and those that follow you why you go there. Tell them a story. Make that connection between you as a customer in that business that you're supporting. Share a promotion. It might be your favorite item, and then just tell them why that favorite item is the reason why you go there. Share a post and hashtag it. I support this business because, and then give them a little story of why you're supporting that business. It is really important that as customers, that we are also supporting them in going through these hard times. The other one is create or join a community group on Facebook. Uh, Here, in a good example, here in Grand Island, somebody created something called Grand Island Eats, where people go in, they share what they had for lunch and dinner, specifically on Takeout Tuesdays. And the host will even ask, say, hey, what did you have on Takeout Tuesday? And then you see like hundreds of comments of people posting in pictures of what they had for lunch. And it also provides another opportunity for businesses to promote what they're doing. Maybe they have a special. Maybe they're offering something because of COVID-19, something that a smaller menu. They're sharing those promotions. They're sharing their menu. One of the things that I saw in this group is that somebody posted that they were eating Chinese, and there was a lot of people that didn't know that there was a local Chinese restaurant that was open, and it allowed for other people to see that they could support this local eatery. So that's why it's important if you want to socialize with other people and share some of these promotions, and it motivates others to support these small businesses. And what a great idea where you're not spending that much money, but you're still supporting all these small businesses that are the heart of the community. Um, Another one is maybe a local business sponsored an event or an activity that you participate in. Thank them for their support. Show them how grateful you are for their sponsorship. And obviously, because of COVID-19, maybe they're not going to be able to sponsor this year. But give them a shout on social media. Maybe call them. Call the business owner and say, hey, thank you for your support. Um, or tag, if you're going to do a social media post, tag all those who benefited from the sponsorship. So then that way they can go back in there and thank that business. Other ones, challenge others who have been sponsored by a business uh, for their activity or their event to show their support. Maybe start a challenge on social media, and then or have the team call the business and thank them, or send them a small thank you card and say thank you for your sponsorship, because it's those little things that are going to continue for that owner to continue push forward and fighting through this pandemic that we're going through. And if anybody, like I said, has any questions, please write them in the chat box, and I will answer them. How does this affect the local community? Small businesses are the heart of the town. Without them, it feels like the heart itself has stopped. They sponsor local events and activities, and then they boost the local economy. And if one business closes, we lose one employer, one sponsor, and sometimes they move away. So then we lose a friend or a neighbor, and that right there is probably one of the biggest or the hardest thing that we have to go through sometimes when a business closes, because we personally know the business owner and they become our friend because we've been there, we shop there all the time, and it's hard to see when a friend loses their business. There are a lot of ways that that we can be a good business neighbor and a customer. We can support them locally. We can spend our money there. We can support them. We can also share their promotions or events on social media. That's always an easy one if we're unable to support them financially. As a small business owner, we can support each other. And as a community, we can support local businesses since they have sponsored our community. And then they have been the beating heart from the beginning. If you have any questions, please drop them in the chat box. I'm almost to the end. If you want to follow us on social media. We are here on Facebook and on Twitter at CFRI, or on Instagram at Rural Nerd, and LinkedIn. And we will continue to share resources and that we have developed and promote events that we are hosting. And if you want any more information of any of the services that we offer, or if you're interested in any of the loans, or maybe you're looking for technical assistance, you can always visit our website at cfra.org. If you have any questions, please drop them in the chat box. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, Carlos. Nice to see you. Kim, hello. Jessica. Uh, so if you guys have any questions, I will leave it open for a couple of minutes. And if not, like I said, support your local businesses, be a good customer, be a good business neighbor. Like I said, you don't have to spend money, but you can share their social media page, maybe a promotion. That always gives them promotion that they don't have to pay for, and maybe it'll reach other customers that potentially they might not have been able to reach. So this is it for now. Unless you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat box. And if you're watching the replay and you have a question throughout the presentation, drop it in the chat box and I'll try to reach you back in. For now, have a great day. Enjoy the sun. And thank you for joining us today.